Fight the good fight, not fight every fight. Fight the good fight. So how do we make sure that it's the right fight? Was it something that Jesus would fight for? Is it something that the scriptures would fight for? And we see it all over. We have to fight the good fight and don't drift. Don't drift. And when we see our world drifting, Christian leaders even drifting, don't drift. Fight the good fight, the fight of God, what He has for you. You have to be able to fight the good fight and the right fight. Have you ever, as a married couple, end up in a fight and you don't even know what you're fighting about? Or it's like a level 1 and all of a sudden it's World War III in the kitchen? She said this, you said this, he did this, she did that, and all the wham! And at some point you got to go, time out. What are we even fighting about again? I don't know, but I'm ready to go. Let's go. Because we're fighting about everything, right? What are we really even fighting about? Listen to this kind of funny illustration. It was 1828. There was a pastry chef from France that opened up a cafe in Mexico City. So he was having fuego croissants, okay, is what he was having. And an angry mob came in 1828 and they stormed into his cafe and they wrecked the place, the cafe. And so he went to the Mexican government officials and said, hey, y'all owe me money because all this angry mob took away my cafe. And they said, we're not paying you anything. We don't care what happened with your croissants. We don't care what happened with your bagels. We don't care about your whatever it is. We've got our own things going on. And so he kept complaining and complaining and complaining. So France finally ended up with a new king, King Louis Felipe. And he was already mad at Mexico about some unpaid loans that they had. And so he decided on behalf of the French pastry chef in Mexico City, he declared war on Mexico. He sent in ships to have a blockade against Mexico, and 250 soldiers were killed over 5 months of fighting over a French cafe in Mexico City. Is that the silliest thing you've ever heard of? They call it the Pastry War. That's what they call it. Silly. Surely we could have worked that out, but do we believe it could happen? We sure do believe it. How long have you been mad at your brother-in-law, or your brother, or your sister? I mean, how many decades are you going to be miserable on Thanksgiving or Christmas? It's not the good fight. You might be the only one fighting it. You give that to the Lord, and you walk as a man of God. You walk as a woman of God. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel, or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.